Good afternoon, Salty Crew. I hope everybody had a fantastic week and that you guys have been learning a bit from all of us talking about our nebulizer cleaning routines. I hope you're enjoying your long weekend, and I am here to wrap up this week of nebulizer cleaning with my chat while we have some puppy cuddles.
I got cystic fibrosis. See, I've got cystic fibrosis.
So to kickstart things here with myself, Ellie, sorry, I'm on puppy duty. I no longer do in any inhaled meds since I'm post-transplant. I have done a couple off and on since transplant just to treat the odd infection or when I was doing some rejection treatments and just trying to improve my overall breathing. But currently I am not doing any nebulizers, so I'm just going to kind of talk about what I used to do. And I find that when I was doing my inhaled meds, the whole sterilizing process was not as widely talked about, I guess. So the Ellie wants to be on the YouTube again. Yeah, except you don't want to say hi. So I basically would do my meds and then rinse them in like a stream of hot water in the sink, and then they would sit out on either like a paper towel usually to dry. And then I would grab them from said paper towel when I went to go do my next set of meds and rinse them again after and go from there. And that was pretty much my entire cleaning process, was just rinsing in hot water. I see now like all the different techniques that people are using, and I think that using the baby bottle sterilizing, okay, sorry, the dogs are being annoying, but yeah, using those baby bottle sterilizers is genius. Instead of boiling your meds or your nebs and having to deal with, actually having to do the sterilizing yourself, just pop them in the sterilizer and go, basically. So I think if I was still doing meds, I would definitely have bought a sterilizer by now, just to use that and make my life easier, I guess, because we may as well take all the cheats and cuts around the corners to make our lives easier for the things that we have to be doing every single day. So I love the idea of that. And they even have like little grass mats that you can stick the bottles on that I would definitely be putting my nebulizers on, because they're rubber and you can wash them and sanitize them, clean them, whatever. So I would definitely be using that. Now, okay, there, you say hi. You want to say hi? Now she thinks someone's here. My bad. So what I do still have to clean currently in my routine is my G-tube feed. So I have it set up here. See, I have a reason to be in bed right now other than being lazy and just completely exhausted this week. So this is my setup for my feed tube. Basically, my dad helped me rig up a little holder for it. It hangs off the side of the headboard, and then my pump sits, there's a shelf in the side of my headboard, right about, right there. There's a shelf, so the actual pump itself sits in there, and basically I fill up that bag every night with my 4 boxes of Resource 2.0. I do my feed overnight. I get up in the morning, I flush my tube, I disconnect, it goes in the bathroom, the attachment part, usually go back to bed. So once I actually am up for the day, I get up and I do, again, hot water in the sink to flush and clean the attachment and the syringe. And then I take the bag, which is basically, it's an IV bag, very similar. And I take that and I give it a good rinse, get any extra feed out, and then I fill it with hot water and let it run at a very high dose, just to clear out the bag and everything. I typically will go sometimes 2 weeks on a good week with using the same bag, because they're reusable, and if you keep them clean, it's fine. But if I have a day where, you know, my feed ran longer than I expected, and I'm running out the door in the morning and I get home and I didn't get to clean it right away, the texture of the feed itself is kind of sticky and thick, so sometimes that can kind of just make the bag kind of yuck. So I do my best to stay on top of the cleaning and emptying of it, but it is what it is. I do have to pay to buy those bags, so I do my best to reuse them as long as possible, because they're not cheap. So that is my process for cleaning that. Otherwise, my medications are all just pills, which I also have in my pill case. Just these, which are the weekly organizers. And I refill those, obviously, on a weekly basis. And I do usually just kind of give them a rinse out with some soap and water every other week. Oh, she's back. Not a toy. Just to make sure that they are clean and that, you know, any dust from the chalky pills is kind of not stuck in the pill. And because I mean, it's not going to add really any potency, but I hate the chalky pill, so any less chalk left in it is ideal for me. So I do just kind of give them a quick rinse with soap and water, and pretty much go from there. So I believe that is pretty much everything I have to share with you guys on my medical cleaning routines at home. I guess I'm a little boring. I'm just waiting on my call for lungs. Which I wanted to thank everyone for your support when I did get a call the beginning of March. It obviously did not go through. They called it off last minute. There was an issue with one of the lungs, so they ended up doing a single lung transplant, and I have to have double, as all CF patients do. But I just wanted to thank you guys for the support and the well wishes that you sent when I thought things were going to be a go, and I promise that we will keep you guys up to date if and when I get another call, and hopefully that one will go through. So I hope that you guys can kind of relate to similar cleaning techniques. If you have any tips or tricks, please feel free to share them with us, whether it's for myself, which I don't have very many things I'm cleaning, or anyone else from earlier in the week. Just get involved with us. Give our page a like, follow, subscribe, share your thoughts, your comments, even if it's something, you know, you thought of a topic that we can use in our next season. We love hearing from you guys, and we really want to gear this towards what you guys want, what you want to see, what you want to hear. So make sure that you stay involved and that you are being responsive with us and sharing your thoughts, and just, we hope that you're enjoying this, because I know we're having fun. So thanks for listening again this week, and I look forward to speaking with all of you again next week, and I hope in the meantime you all remember to stay salty. We'll see ya.